Very nice. So I'm going to give you each a ticket for coming. Actually, Kara apparently is going to give you a ticket for coming. And the tickets get entered into this cute little drawing. And the way you earn more tickets is you get a ticket for each question you ask. So keep me on track, keep me honest, because sometimes I, honest to God, will not pay attention. And you're going to earn a ticket for each one that you ask, and then you get 5 tickets for booking a show, and then you get 10 tickets for deciding to join me because I'm fun. That's what we're going to do. So a little bit about me. My name is Sarah McCarthy. Almost 2 years ago, I joined on October 21st, 2012. I've been stalking my friend Darlene for a while, and I saw her win the first incentive trip, and I stalked the page, and I went to see where it was, and I watched the video, and I did everything, and I'm a little bit of a product junkie. I actually went to go work for the body shop, so that way they wouldn't take as much out of my paycheck, and I had a paycheck just to devote to the body shop, which, you know, is in the mall. So I went to work for there, so when I saw this, I'm like, ooh, that could be fun. And the first thing that really caught my eye was the healer stick and the stripper, and I thought those could be fun. So when I got a little extra money, I signed up, and she didn't even know because she asked me before I gave for the PJ. She said, "Why don't you do it during the summer? It's fun to do while you're pregnant." I'm like, "There's nothing fun to do about being pregnant and working. I will lay my butt on the couch and do nothing. Ask me when I'm not pregnant." So she did in September, and I joined at the end of October, and then the very next month, the kit went on sale. So I was like, ugh. So for those of you, if you join and you're upset because the kit goes on sale or something, don't look at me that way.
Or you get a double kit.
Yep. Don't worry, there's always something better around the corner, so you will be jealous. It's okay. That's the way it is. We just keep growing and growing. When I joined, literally what we see here, there was about half of this on the table. There was not that much, and we've really grown and expanded. So I really enjoy it. It pays for my car every month. It's fixing to pay for Taekwondo every month, because when I sign up, because Rachel signed up, that makes Kara and PJ free. So it's going to pay for that for every month. Currently, my paycheck this month will be higher than my paycheck, one of my paychecks at school, what I take home pay. Not what my pay is before they take home all the deductions of crap. But my take home pay, so I'm excited about that because that's really what I see. And it will take me out of teaching. I'm super excited about that because I love teaching, but dear God, the politics behind it, I cannot handle it. So with that, a little bit about the company. We have no parabens, we have no sulfates, we have no phthalates. Parabens are really a derivative of petroleum. We don't put any petroleum of any kind because it's really bad for you. It's like putting gasoline on your skin. Nobody wants that. It's nasty. So I cringe when the kids be like, "Oh, I'm ashy," and they put Vaseline on them. I'm like, "Ugh, go get some of my things." Yes?
So you're saying that the products are all natural?
They are not all natural. They are natural based. All natural means you put it in the fridge. And we do have a product which actually has a great shelf life that you can mix with natural based products such as avocados or bananas or anything. It's called Pamperology. It's actually right here. You just put a couple scoops. It's got powdered honey and annatto seed in it. Great, great, great. Honey will actually heal fine lines. And if you mix it with local honey, it actually helps with your allergies and stuff like that. Yes?
What is annatto seed?
Annatto seed, I don't know, but I will look that up for you later. It's a
superfood with beta-carotene, vitamin C, and vitamin D all packed in one.
There we go. And I know that you can add it into, there's annatto seed that you can put into your food. That much I do know. So here, I will give you one for knowing stuff that I don't know, because there's a lot I don't know.
Mommy, I'm going to take a person.
Well, you're not doing
Y'all better
take
watch
a person
out.
job.
I'm really good at this ticket game.
So anyway, so with that, so it's a lot of fun. We're going to start with our faces. And we're going to make our faces so soft, the rest of your body will be jealous, and except for your hands, because then we're going to go on your hands next. And then you get to try kind of sniff and smell any of the other stuff you want, like the slathers, which we really need going into the winter, because it's going to be a harsh winter, and you're going to be itchy. So we're not going to do that. So the first thing I want to highlight before we actually start our faces is I did bring some of the Spooky Posh, which I have for cash and carry. I had the pumpkin lip butter, which you can't order. You can actually order these today. These are sold out. It is a fabulously lovely thing. If you don't know anything about lip butter, they are thicker, so therefore you don't need a whole lot. It is orange when it comes out, but you just need a very, very thin layer. See, if you put too much on, it's going to be orange, but if you put a thin layer, it's going to look more like a coral. So it's going to be very nice. So, and it tastes delicious. Don't look at me, I do crap like that all the time. So anyway, the other thing is the Spellbound lotion. It's a thinner lotion than that, and then those. Some people don't like it. It's great, and this smells the same way. This has got activated charcoal in it, And it's got a soap base. It's got activated charcoal and microbeads, so it's going to detox and pull everything out while scrubby. It gets really, really, really scrubby. Like, it's very aggressive. Like, it might leave little scratches on you. Don't worry about that. That'll be gone in a couple hours. It's great for your feet, and it's absolutely great for dry areas like your thing. I would not use this on your face. So
You
it
should
smells
tell
amazing.
them the other kinds.
That we will get to that. We do have 2 other kinds that are not limited edition. That we do have Brazilian Bombshell, and we have Snarky, which you can hand. So I'll pass that around so you guys
What's
can
the
look at that.
charcoal good for?
The charcoal's good for, give her a ticket. It's good for pulling everything out of your skin. It's like filtering a fish tank. It's gonna pull everything out of your skin and just detox it really good. It's especially good if you get a lot of acne. To pull all this stuff that's trapping in your pores, pull it out. It will cause a little bit more to begin with, but then it's going to, clear up after a while. So you guys can play with the Spellbound lotion later. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is wash our faces. Now we're actually gonna take off our eye makeup if we have any. We have a fabulous eye makeup remover, which is not oily. A lot of people compare it to the Mary Kay one, which actually is not oily either. It just has 2 things that do not mix. That's why you have a separation. But with it, this is witch hazel and lavender. Lavender will calm everything down. I get eczema on my eyes, so even chamomile will flare it up and make it burn. This has not done this so far. We'll see what it does during the winter, but I'm pretty stoked about it. It's pretty fabulous. It smells delicious. So if you have any eye makeup, we can remove it with that. Does anybody have any eye makeup that needs to be removed?
I do.
So, have you tried this yet?
No, I haven't.
Be careful, don't put too much on the pad.
Yeah, because it will squirt into your eye. I've done that several times. I'm like, you just need a little bit. And then if you need a mirror, we can reverse it. And then
I have a mirror.
So, oh look, see? I am not prepared. Someone's prepared. That's at least that way. I'm
Don't
never
laugh
prepared.
at me because it's one of my Mary Kay
That's okay.
mirrors.
All my Mary Kay mirrors stayed at school for physics. So you use what you got. Use what you got. See, that can come in handy. That's a perfect way to utilize former professions to come into here and rock it out in Posh. That's why you guys should all join. Plus,
Can we
some
give
fun.
her a ticket for being prepared?
Oh. Oh no.
Okay.
I, love
I was
this
told
mirror.
today at school that I could bore holes. I was burning someone from the outside in. My true story that I was burning them with my look. I'm like, then you shouldn't be messing around.
So why is that called the gender bender?
This is the gender bender because it's good for multiple sexes, like boys and girls, because boys like to use it. But it's fantastic. This is charcoal based to activated charcoal. And it's great, once again, for pulling everything out of your skin. This is good for all over your body. Literally leaves you squeaky clean. Adam's a body wash person, but he loves this. He ordered like 5 to just keep on the shelf in our bathroom, just himself. He's like, give me 5. I'm like, all right. So with that, it's going to be great. It will pull stuff out, so you might break out a little bit at first, but then it's going to end up pulling everything out. So if you know anybody that has really severe, really bad acne, this is great for them, along with a couple of the other products. We're not going to use this though. What we're going to use is there is 3 different ones we're going to use. We're going to use either you have your choice at complexion. Nope, not that one yet, Kara. Complexion Perfection, which is more for a younger skin, like Kara can use it, and it's perfectly safe even if Piper were to get a hold of it. That's the great thing about it is the kids aren't going to get sick. They may not like it, but they're not going to get sick. It's also not tested on animals, and if they get into it, it'll be perfectly fine as well. This is mostly peppermint, and it's got walnut shell in it to exfoliate. It perks you up in the morning. It wakes you up. Rachel's been on it since she was 8. She does it morning and night.
I have a question for you. You said kind of for the younger generation, like how teens,
tweens and 20s. But that being said, my friend Shallon uses this one because she prefers this one over the other one. So a lot of times it's just a preference thing. But usually it is this one. BFF is considered our anti-aging line, and that's because it has cucumber extract and aloe in it, which helps with fine lines and helps with the aging process. It has microbeads in it, and it's very fine. And before anybody says anything about the controversy about microbeads and where they come from, we are working on phasing them out. Don't worry about that. I know somebody works in Fish and Game. They say it doesn't really harm them as much. But with this, this is fantastic. I can't leave home without this one. I love this one. It's my baby. Anyway, if you don't want any exfoliation, then you're gonna go for Delish. Delish has berry extracts like acai berry, blueberry. It's almost like a kind of like a thicker one, but it's for people who really, really can't handle this. Also part of our anti-aging line. We also have Stark Naked wipes, which are great to put in the fridge during the winter summer. And then the cucumber, you can just wipe it off. Or if you're at the gym, you can just wipe it off real quick and take it off. Or Like I know that Bug is in field hockey, so that's great to keep in her bag, and she just wipe her face and clean it. Nobody wants to walk around with a, dirty face. So you guys get to pick which one you want. Kara I will take your washcloths and I will wet them, and we're gonna use them a couple times, and then you guys get to pick which one you want. So let me do that.
So which ones would you recommend, say,
Kara.
if you had a oily face,
Oh.
or if your face is more dry?
It
Otherwise,
doesn't really matter for that. If you have
Okay.
a lot of oil, you could couple this with the gender bender, because it's gonna pull out the oil.
Okay.
So you could couple it with that to do it, or even like the stripper mask, which we'll get to. But it's not really specific as to type.
Okay.
To type. So not like Mary Kay's, that is specific to that. What's true? Most people know about Mary Kay, or a body shop has stuff like that.
Yeah, Mary Kay has 2 different sets of formulas.
You
So
want
is she talking about the Bath and Body Shop?
Huh?
It's called the Body Shop. It's right next to Godiva.
Okay.
Which
None
one?
of
The
them
grass
really
from Coach.
Okay.
Thank you, Kara.
Which one do you want?
BFF, please.
And all you need, and you guys are gonna get tired of saying this, it's sort of like Elmer's glue, where it's like just a dot, not a lot. A pea size will get you just what it's I always say, just a dot, not a lot. Something like the
You
door.
want this or this?
I'll take a delish.
Okay.
Thank you.
Was that not the doorbell?
I thought it was.
Was that maybe your app on your...
No.
It's Ding Dong Ditch.
Well,
Tis the month.
ding dong ditch. Ding dong ditch is gonna get me knocking them out, but that's okay. So you're gonna rub it, avoid your eyes and your lips because peppermint will burn. And like I said, all you need is just a little itty bitty amount. Rub it in, and then you're gonna wipe it off with the face cloth. It's not something you leave on. It's just a facial cleanser. So BFF is my go-to one. Go-to. I love that one.
Mommy, but you know the peppermint lip scrub? That's peppermint, and it goes on your lips.
Yes, it is.
It is, but that's a
And
little
it's
bit different.
Wonderful.
It is.
It's
I've been
awesome.
buying it up. It's on sale for $11.
What
Just in
is-
case you want to know. It has dropped.
Just
So
in case I'm gonna go
I
and
could
buy like 18 of them.
I could still get that for you if you need it, but it's 11. It's been dropped
What?
on our closeout list for $11. The
Okay.
mint lip scrub
Oh.
that she is in love with.
So where do you find the closeout list on your website?
It is on the scrolling bar up at the top, or if you go to shop, you go to closeout, and you will find it right there. Thank you.
I have a question. Some of the things that are posted, I guess, on the Triple P, I wish there was a way that you could save it.
Like the pictures,
Well, the one, yeah, like the picture.
you can just hit it on your phone and hold it down until it pops up save. Or when you pull it up bigger on the Triple P's, underneath it says options, and you're gonna click on options, and you should be able to have one for save.
Yeah, where's
We're not supposed to know about the Triple P's.
It's okay. I will show you. I will show you
You don't
before you
get
leave,
tickets
Thank
for
you.
that.
so that way you can do it.
You
Okay.
don't get tickets for that.
That's okay.
Just step off my ticket game.
You see that? Oh, okay. All right.
What's
So,
in here?
all right. I know. You know. How does your face feel?
My face feels really nice. I like the cooling effect that it has on it.
How does your face feel?
It feels really nice. I like the
Awesome.
peppermint.
I absolutely adore it. Oh, I do need Kara. Go up to the shower and pull out the microderm, please.
Shine
Okay, Kara, Rachel, go up to the shower and pull out the diamond dust, please, out of the shower. I used it this morning.
Diamond dust?
bright.
Yes,
Diamond dust?
diamond dust.
I use my Sunday.
Can you explain the diamond dust?
The diamond dust is a very fine microderm. It is literally made with diamond dust. We actually broke the machine when they were making it because diamonds do that. They're quite harsh. And it's very fine. It's only good for once a week. Seriously? It's only good for once a week. You don't want to do it more than that. It will tear up your skin. The object of it is to really get a nice exfoliation, which helps with fine lines, because a lot of times you get lines because all the dead skin is in there. And so it's going to cause your lines to show more. So it's going to help get that out. It's going to give you a brighter complexion. It's going to help with the anti-age process.
Are you gonna see that immediately?
You will feel it immediately, but you can see, especially if somebody has a really dull complexion when they've come in. Give her a ticket. When they've come in, I've seen them come from coming in dull and then leaving a party that we have much brighter than what they came, and they can usually feel a difference. So we'll do the mask first, and then we'll do the diamond dust later, since she's apparently lost upstairs.
The map.
Can't find the shower. So we'll do that. You can do it in either order. Oh, here she comes.
We have
No,
the
she's not.
rain
All right, so with this, we'll do that, and then we'll do the microderm. You can do it in any order. I wouldn't necessarily do the BFF and this right after if it's really not going to hurt you for a night. Oh, there it is. So we'll go ahead and do it. So with this, all you need is a very, very fine, like I said, once a week. No more than once a week. This is not good for acne. This is not good for probably really sensitive skin because it does have the diamond dust in it. It's probably not good at all for the sensitive. That's my email. It's okay. So I'm just going to give you a little itty bitty bit. Once again, you're going to exfoliate and then you're going to wipe it off. Oh, they're watching. This is for the whole week too. That was my phone.
I'm gonna fake it.
You don't want it?
I did it yesterday.
Oh, you'll be alright. Because then you won't skip it. We'll just give you a little bit. Oh, that was a little bit.
That's okay. Even though it's like fresh.
Mommy,
Huh? Mine was been in the shower.
why does it?
And you're gonna get different. You're gonna get different types of. You're gonna get different types of levels. Like you'll notice that sometimes the night and day will come, and one time it'll be yellow, and another time it'll be white. It has to do with the oxidation, how the oxygen gets to it when they mix up the batches. It's not gonna change the quality of it. Same with the mix-ups when they come. What, baby? What? You want a cupcake? Okay. Have Kara get you a cupcake. Rachel, you can get a cupcake. But with that, you know, it's the mix-ups. Sometimes they'll be purple, sometimes they'll be orange, sometimes that has to do with how the oxygen affects it. So it's not really going to be a huge deal. Did it feel different to you than the one you have gotten previously?
They're all
What, the
chocolate.
Shine Bright?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it was excellent. It was better than the one I used the other day.
It's fine. Anyway, yeah, so it's not really, especially because I did this one in the shower, so
I like
all
the
that water,
smell.
oxygen. Yep. That's all the oxygen from the water. Here, why don't we move that? Here, Rachel, let me get this. Why don't you sit right here, okay?
Glad the cupcakes are a good idea.
Here, can I have this? There you go. You got it? Okay. Why don't you sit down and eat your cupcake?
I have a question.
Yes.
So you were talking about
I got it.
the
sister. Oh.
oxidation with, how did you learn about that or?
Anne, our CEO is very open with what happens with the products.
Okay.
So she
okay.
actually mentioned that because we brought it up to her the other day about the change in the color in the night and day, and it's that. And I knew that about this because we're just asking why do you see a little bit different? And it's because the oxygen combines with a lot of the elements in there, and you're just gonna like these are magnesium. So when you get the oxygen combining with a lot of the magnesium oxides or more of it, you're gonna get a change. Think about rustling on a bike. Oh, it's whose phone is that? The ding dongs.
It's probably mine.
See, that's what I thought it was. It
I
was
put
your
my phone
phone.
on vibrate.
Well, aren't you just teacher's pet?
I probably should, I will do that.
No, it's
It
Miss
was
Jamie's
stolen
phone.
from my kid from my brother-in-law's.
Is it your phone?
Yes, it was my phone.
All right. See, so it wasn't, but the dogs are reacting like it's the doorbell. Way to go. So with that, how does our faces feel now?
Good.
It's amazing. So if you ever try, you should always, always, always try the products. That's something I'm going to post. That you should always, always try the products and use it, whether you hate it or love it. That way you know it, and you can really, when you decide to sell this, you can tell that, oh, I really love this because, or it's not my favorite because, and stuff like that. But you should never ever go on somebody else's word. Like I don't know, some people that are. Never mind. We won't go there. We'll talk about that when I'm not on the camera. Anyway. So we're gonna go on to the mask. So we're gonna start with the moisturization. I need more moisturization during the winter because I get really dry. So my new go-to girl is the rain mask. You can leave this on for about 60 minutes. Now it has a rose scent, so if you're not a fan of rose. What? Yeah, you got chocolate on there? Here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. There you go. Fantastic. Anyway, with that, it is very hydrating. You can leave it on for up to 60 minutes if you fall asleep in it. It's not a big deal. It's fantastic when followed by the night cream. Your face feels so smooth and soft, but it's nice and hydrating. Yes.
I think that she should get 5 tickets for holding the camera.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
So anyway, the next one is the Saint. And when it comes in a bigger one like this, it means it's for the body as well. This has got avocado and honey. Avocado is great for moisture. Honey, once again, heals up those fine cracks and micro tears. That's why you take it when you're sick and your throat is sore. You take the honey. So with this, it's very, very, very thin. Okay, you don't need very much at all, but it's great year round because not only does it add moisture in during the winter, but if you get sunburnt during the summer, you can take that, throw it, put it in the fridge, throw it on your shoulders, throw it wherever you're sunburnt. Calm Down's our next one. This is great for if you get really red. It's very good. It's not as good for moisture, but it does help with that.
Was that what you put on, Rachel, when I saw you at Delaware City Day? That was what it was?
It was the same.
Oh my.
So,
I have
and
a
this
question.
one is great for. It's also great. It smells delicious. We don't have any gluten in any of our products, so this does not have gluten containing in the oatmeal. It's great for if you flare up a lot, but it does help with sunburns as well, and adds a little bit of moisture. I just like the way it smells. I'm not gonna lie. What?
I have a question.
No, they're
Is
time
that
limits
for your
to-
body?
No.
Okay.
Are there time limits to those masks or?
This one is more like a 5-minute mask. This one can be up to 15 minutes. This one's 60. It just depends, and really, if you leave this on for 15, it probably won't hurt you. It does tingle a little bit on me and my nose, but it's not going to be hugely a problem if you leave it. The next 3 are our detox masks. Now, the stripper once again is in a big tub because it is a body mask as well. This has charcoal and it has clay in it. So clay pulls everything out, and charcoal in addition. So this is really gonna pull deep from deep down. This is great if you have acne. It's great just to feel clean. But if you break out the next day, that will happen because as you pull stuff out and you pull it off, it's just going to do that. This is great. Adam came in one day. He goes, "I got bit by something in the garage." I'm like, "You did not get bit by something in the garage." I said, "You probably got stung." And I looked. There's a paper wasp nest building out there. And I put this on it and pulled the venom right out. We had another premier who got bit by a brown recluse. Put this on and pulled the venom out. So she treated it with this. It's very, very, very strong.
I do have a question about that.
Okay.
Oh, not even, this was really. Okay,
Seriously.
so right now at Perryville High School, there's a chickenpox outbreak.
I saw that.
Would that help on chickenpox?
No, because chickenpox is a virus.
I just didn't know because I know they get the pussy bumps.
It might help with the pussy bumps. I
Like
wouldn't-
maybe help it heal a little.
Right.
faster?
Well, I wouldn't put anything on there because the pussy bumps are going to release more virus. So when you go to put it on there, it's going
It's
to
gonna
actually
spread.
Mhm.
I'm so glad I asked you because if she had something chickenpox, I was going right for the stripper.
No,
Yeah.
calamine.
Well, you might be able to after they quit being pussy.
Right.
You could add the healer onto it, but the pussiness is going to. It's just like any other contagious thing that you don't want to be around.
So okay, good.
No.
I was just.
Just like somebody the other day was asking if Lysol would kill Ebola. I'm like, do you know what the chances are of getting Ebola? You have more chance of coming in contact with the flu, like 10 times more than the chance of getting Ebola.
I'm so over Ebola.
Ebola. You have more chance of dying from the enterovirus, which rarely people do. There's one case. Anyway, the next one, this can be left on for no more than 20 minutes. It's very strong, so at first you might be like, oh my gosh, but it will go away, especially if you have a lot of toxins in your skin, like you are a stripper. I mean, not a stripper. This is a stripper. Yeah, you smoker. That's what I meant. You could be like one of my friends who I mailed her out this, and she's like, I don't like your facial products. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You don't like? She goes, it makes my face feel really dry. I'm like, well, don't confuse dry with clean. I mean, some people aren't used to that kind of clean. And she goes, no, my face is so dry it hurts to smile. I'm like, did you use the stripper? She's like, I did. I'm like, how many times did you use it? 3 times. Did you use it 3 times in a row, or did you use it 3 times with days in between, like I told you to? 3 days in a row. I'm like, dear God. She's in a very dry state. Pulled out all the moisture, so literally her face was over dry. I'm like, take the healer stick, which is this right here. Kara, stop messing with it. The healer stick, it has 6 ingredients in it, but it's fantastic for everything, including a moisturizer. I'm like, put that on, call me in the morning. So she put it on. I'm like, how do you feel? She goes, oh, I feel so much better. I feel really stupid. I'm like, as you should.
But won't the healer stick clog your pores and stuff?
No, shea butter does not clog your pores. Cocoa butter does, but shea butter will not clog your pores, so it's actually fantastic. Thank you for asking that. All right, so the other 2 can be left on for about 5 minutes. They're a little bit stronger. This is what I affectionately call the Smurf mask, otherwise known as Sea Witch. It will make you a Smurf, so if you want to be a Smurf for Halloween, rock this out. It is clay, but it's got kelp, so it's not quite as won't pull out as much water as the stripper. So it's gonna pull it out. You're not gonna leave it out for much. For 5 minutes. If you turn red after these, perfectly normal. I get red right here because this is where all mine is. And my new favorite is Drop Dead Gorgeous. I absolutely love this one, especially, oh wow. Especially after the Dead Sea, putting on the Shine Bright. This has lemongrass and Dead Sea minerals. And if you know anything about Dead Sea minerals, they're very, very, they're rich. And the minerals are great for anti-aging. They are so good for your skin. But you guys get to pick which one you want. If you want to go Braveheart, do a little bit on one side, do a little bit on the other side, or Tommy Two-Face, we can do that. You just let me know what you want. We're gonna start over here. We're gonna start last with Jamie because she's licking the icing off.
I'm gonna
Mommy,
put my cupcake
Mommy,
down.
the stripper is magical. I put it on my leg while I boob it, and then the boo boo just disappeared.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
All right. So, what do you recommend for somebody with fine lines?
For fine lines, I think the drop dead would be my go-to one. So is that the one which one would you like? Is there one that you have not tried?
There is that one I have not tried. I would really like the Sea Witch
Okay.
because I think that I look good in blue.
You do. You're a Smurf
Mommy,
light.
I want to get
And once again, a little bit goes a long way. The thicker the layer on the detox, the stronger the pull's going to be. So if you put a really thick, especially the stripper, it's going to burn a lot more. Shallon never, even though she smokes, never really burnt with it. But then we went over to Sleep Under Stars, and all that smoke from the bonfire hit her. The next day, she put the stripper out. She goes, "Oh my gosh, I've never burnt so bad in my life." And I'm like,
You should have seen her with the stripper after her bonfire, after she got back from camp. She was running around the house going, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god."
Yep. Okay, so you don't need very much. So there you go.
This
Avoid
little
your
bit's
eyes.
gonna cover my whole face.
It is going to cover the whole face.
So which one did you say had the honey in it?
It is the Saint. Would you like to try
Yeah,
the
I'll
Saint?
try the same.
The Drop Dead Gorgeous has the lemongrass in it?
It does.
Okay, I want to try that.
All right.
I wonder if the lemongrass will
just
keep the
open
mosquitoes
it?
away since that's what lemongrass is supposed to do.
Well, really, if you want one,
Oh,
something that keeps mosquitoes away, you want to go with the purifier. It has tea
video for
tree
the
and
shots.
eucalyptus in it, and that's a great mosquito repellent. The tea tree.
I know lemongrass is a mosquito repellent too.
I'm opening.
Oh, well, thank you.
Do you have one open?
I'm out of the one that's open. That's why I made open this. Here. Give it to me. Well, it's got the little strips on the side. Look, babe. It's right here. See? No, we got little. Okay. And plus, I use this one a lot, so it's.
Mommy, Piper's a chocolate monster.
I'm sorry. Piper.
Katie, get that. Get that in the video.
Piper.
Thank you,
Rachel,
Piper.
can you get Piper's face?
Piper.
Paper.
Oh, that smells
This is my new favorite mask. And you continue to eat with your sea witch on. You should get a picture of that. Continue to eat while there's a sea witch. Okay. I'm gonna grab
Oh,
mine.
I like that.
And then it is. It's my favorite.
Have you tried that at all yet?
No.
I love that mask. I'm out of Sea Witch. That's the only reason I'm up
Come
there.
back as much as I love the fact that her mommy instincts are kicking in.
I just got this, but I haven't tried it.
Oh, well, now you're trying as I drip. All right. So while we are doing the masks, we're going to talk a little bit about the skin sticks. I've already told you about the healer, but it can go on your lips. It can go on your nose after you're really sick. It can help heal cuts, scratches. It's great for your feet. I use it on Piper's butt for a diaper rash.
The
The
healer?
healer.
And my favorite is
Oh, I
the
love-
glam
Yeah.
I like this.
Her favorite is the Glam Girl because it has glitter. Glitter has a superpower. It repels all bad stuff away from you, in case you didn't know that. Totally does. Totally true story. Wakey Wakey is one of my favorite. I keep it with me at all times because then I can throw it at the kids when they fall asleep at school and say, Wakey Wakey! But
That gets me through third shift.
So what would you use for when your eyes just need like a big perk up?
well, this one, what, baby?
Let her get there.
No, you don't get no more cupcakes. You already had
Oh,
your
this
cupcake.
is burning pretty good.
Yeah, it's gonna pull a little bit and then it will go away. It's dead easy.
The
So this is great for headaches. I put it on my neck and on my pulse points and everything. And then, Rachel, can you go get Daddy? Okay, and it's great to perk you up if you're a little bit tired. The Sleepy Sleeps, I give Miss Sam a ticket, please. The Sleepy Sleep Stick I put on her. In fact, I'm going to do it right now.
Oh,
You want your posh? You want your posh?
Oh, Paper.
Yep. She's getting poshed up right now.
oh.
She might need a little bit more. She had a little fun with the cupcake.
I will tell
Posh? Anyway, I put this underneath her nose and on her chest, and it gets into her bloodstream and helps settle her down a little bit. So, this.
I will hold her.
So, bye, baby. Give me loves.
Say goodnight.
Good night. Okay.
Piper.
This one, like I said, is good for keeping off bugs, but it's also great for oily areas or zit areas. Yes.
Would the Sleepy Sleep you also work on your wrist since that's a pulse area?
Yeah, I put it on her wrist. I put it basically anywhere I can lather her in it. And I pull it. I don't have the chunk out, but the cozy comb has lavender. Yes, you can give her one. Okay. Put it on her seat back there. And so this is great too. This is also good if you have a cold to perk you up underneath. The caffeinator is great for underneath your eyes. It perks up your eyes. And it helps with dark circles and bags under your eyes. Shalyn says it helped with her scowl line. I'm like, well, nothing's going to help with your scowl. Anyway,
Mom,
then our...
did you mention that the healer helps with tattoos?
Oh, I did not. Thanks for reminding me. Healer helps
Gets a ticket.
healer helps heal your tattoos, and it also brings out the color in your tattoos as
You
well.
totally get a ticket, Kara.
Yay!
So, this one is our limited. This came out on October 1st. This is the cold relief stick, so I'll pass this around. It comes with, it's our most expensive price item right now at $25, but it comes with these little shower steamers that you can drop in the shower, or you can put it in a humidifier, or you can break them up, or you can crunch them up, however you want to do them to make them last longer. Don't put them in direct water because they'll evaporate really quick. My mom told me after 3 months, she goes, you know what, I found out? She goes, if I put them in direct water, they evaporate quicker. I'm like, really? I've only been telling you that for 3 months, Mom. It's okay.
How many discs do you get in there? This
5, I think. 7. I can read. 7. Give her a ticket. 7. So here's the stick. So this is available. It's great to have year round. If you get a lot of colds or you have allergies, I would stock up on it for allergies. Or you have more family members, like 5 in our family or 6. Some people. 8. Oh, my bad. 8. So I'll pass that around. So you guys can look at that. So, but that is very strong. Watch out for the powder that will come up your nose.
Ooh. What's that? Eucalyptus?
So eucalyptus, peppermint.
That is
So
wow.
if you're getting a shower, how, I mean, if you,
I put it in the corner and I block the water with my body. And I let it go a little bit and let it steam up.
okay.
Another great way to do it is drop it in hot water in a sink and then put your towel over it and just inhale it.
Now,
Get
is
those
this
vapors
just
really
taking
quick.
a nice deep.
This is just shea butter based
Just
like
yeah,
healer
there's
and
all the
everything
6 are
else?
shea butter based with a little bit of beeswax over the top. We just changed the essential oils that are located in them.
Yeah, that definitely cleaned my nose.
I get another ticket.
Yeah.
I know, I'm ready for it.
Whoa.
Now,
I
Yeah,
just,
we
you just gotta leave that right
Thank
next
you.
to me
There we go.
so I can sniff it all night.
isn't that nice? I'll clear you out.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, I just want to sniff it all
I
night.
was sick for about a week and I went through one thing of those. Now, when I do cash and carry events, I split them up. And I sell them individual for $13 and $13 because they're $1 cheaper this year. They were $26 last year, so they're $25 this year. So I would split them for $13 and $13. And usually I sell the sticks quicker than I sell those, but I'm okay with that because that is the bomb when you're sick. People don't understand. You can also drop it in the fridge, but everything will kind of, or in the fridge, in the bathtub, everything will kind of
Now can we do lip
tingle. When you
Now
do
can
that.
we do lip scrubs?
No. All right, so what you're going to do, I know you haven't left it on for a while, but we're going to go ahead and take it off. Go ahead and take off your masks. Be careful in your eyebrows. You might need a pal to help you out with that. And then Kara will collect those and put those on the washing machine so I can wash them. Don't look at me that way.
You wanted to help?
I have a question with your cash and carry.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Now, I know in Delaware you do not have sales tax. But however, when you're at an event, say PA or Maryland, where sales tax is supposed to be applied, do you apply that to
Nope.
the products?
Nope.
Okay.
Because I do not ship it to Maryland, I ship them to Delaware.
Okay.
So
because of, but
if I do a direct ship, yes.
okay.
So, but when I did an event with Jennifer Dunn when she first started out in Wyoming, we ran out of some of the products. Some people really liked the stripper, but we ran out. So I'm like, I can ship it to you. Okay. Then I charged them the sales tax because I had to direct ship it to them.
Okay, but I'm gonna say that's like with being in Maryland and sales tax is applied. Say if everything's coming to me or
Bridge of your
whatnot,
nose, underneath your eyes, over here.
Near.
when you sell an item at a vendor,
Well, that's up to you.
that
That's up to you. Depends on where it is. Like if you're in Delaware and you're paying Maryland or sales tax, then or PA sales tax or New Jersey, depending on where you're from. You're probably not going to be able to convince people to spend the tax if they're in Delaware, right underneath your eye still. So usually, and then I don't ever charge shipping because I have it in stock. Even usually, if I have to order something, I won't charge shipping. I just consider it a courtesy, and plus, I'm probably going to tack it on a show that I already have shipping for anyway. So I never do it, but I utilize that for being in Delaware. I utilize that. I'll be in PA. I'm like, hey, have a party. I'll make it tax free. I'll ship it to myself. How about that? And we'll just meet up and we'll hook up. And they're like, cool. And I do it everything. I do it for about an hour away.
Where exactly are you doing that in PA when you're like, are you in Philly? Are you you in the projects?
I could be. You never know. I have done one in Philly that was interesting.
Yeah, you
More
gotta go.
$40. But anyway, but I will drive out and I will drop it off. Like last week, I drove to Downingtown and I dropped it off. And it's just sometimes I like doing it because I like seeing stuff I haven't seen before. So it's kind of cool. I found some really cool things. There's a big barn that's a used bookstore. A big giant barn on the way to Downingtown. I found railroad tracks I took pictures. So I just personally like doing that. That doesn't mean you guys have to do it, but it's something I enjoy doing it. If you're in a state that's similar, because what Maryland's 6%, right?
Mhm.
Isn't PA similar to 6%? Aren't they like 6%?
Yes, but PA doesn't charge you tax for clothes. They don't charge you tax for shoes or anything like that. Just like things like this.
Right. So therefore, since it's similar, you can still charge tax because it's going to be a similar tax base anyway.
Yeah.
So it just depends. But that's why I told Adam we can't actually move from Delaware because I utilize that a lot.
Sure.
And I even had one where I ran it through her boss to drop it off to her PA. So there's all sorts of ways I will make it work. I also always ship it to me because then I package them up in cute little packages and they don't have to package it. So unless it's going to like a friend that's doing a party way out where, then I tell them I rework it so that they get the best value for their mail. That's the way you can work with Perfectly Posh and enjoy. There's other direct sales, other companies that will not let you be your own hostess. We can do it as many times. That's how I build up my cash and carry. There's so many ways I can teach you guys how to do that to build up your own so that way you're really not investing your own money. Because what I don't want you to do is to invest the money that you guys don't have. I've seen people do that. It never goes over well. So I started literally with $200 investment. Not including my kit, $300 if you include my kit. I dropped some money a year ago because I purposely worked curriculum writing to get the money to put into Posh. I'm purposely working Bridge Project after school to get the money to put back into Posh into February. So I purposely work stuff so that I know. If I'm going to sit there and want to kill myself at school, there's going to be a reason for it. So anyway, how does your face feel?
Good.
How much is it to sign up for Posh?
It is $99, and right now you get, it's plus tax and shipping. Shipping's $8 and tax is whatever state you're in. Right now you can earn up to $150 extra product credit just for doing it, plus a limited edition Posh Mallow hand cream.
So do
Just
you think
delicious.
this would be a good investment for like me who has 4 kids running around me?
I think it would because then you get to get away from the kids. So you can join it for, I did it just because.
That's my question.
So I do it just because. See, she was just going off the thing. I did it because I am a big product person. I wasn't going to sell this. And in fact, Darlene was yelling at me. My upline was yelling at me in January, February because I didn't hit the 200. She goes, you need to be at 200 every time. And that was before Posh Points counted. That was before we had Posh Points. And then in March, I met Ann, our CEO, who's amazing, and it just clicked with me. And since then, my sales have never, well, with the exception of last July, I took July off. My sales have never been under $1,000.
Now, meeting a mother of a 15-year-old girl who is going to have to
She's
be
not 15
working.
yet.
2 days.
2 days.
Anyway, how old do you have to be to sell Posh?
You have to be 16 to sell Posh. So you can do that. I do have a couple teenagers on my team. In fact, my one, I need to send out something because she just worked pink. Or just went pink. And that's hard for like us. We can do stuff.
Sure.
But for a teenager to sit there, and she joined in June. It took her a couple months, but she worked it and worked it and worked it and finally went pink. So, and that's pretty good. So I'm pretty dadgum proud of her. I have college students doing it just to earn a couple extra dollars during the Christmas season. Some people just do it Christmas season. Don't do it. Reactivate for Christmas season. Come back. Yes, ma'am.
If you want to go pink, how much stuff do you have to sell?
You have to go 1,000, and what pink means is you get a pay raise. So you get a 5% pay raise, and it's forever until you decide to do something else. So with that, we're going to move on to the serums.
Serum.
Okay. So the serums, you just don't want to win. So the serums are we're going to do 3, and you can do these all at once. If you get confused, that's okay. I can write everything down for you. But the other thing too that's really nice is that they all have different purposes. So this one's the Sweet Young Thing. The Sweet Young Thing has Cosequin Q10. What happens as you age is your collagen starts to break down, so you start to sag. So this will help put that back in and perk up your face. It's great for anti-aging. The other one, that's the main one, smells like jasmine, is the Vitamin C Fairy. It evens out your skin tone. It's like when you take vitamin C for when you're sick. That helps with healthy tissues. This helps with your healthy tissues on the outside. And serums are very thin, and they're designed to go deeper, so they're great to go at night.
So that will help with age spots. But you would recommend the vitamin C.
Vitamin C prepared for age spots and just to even out your skin tone. You know, some people get a blotch here and get a blotch here. This and that has to do with stuff that sticks to your face and causes you to be darker in one area than in the other. And then this would be great for age spots too, the Sweet Young Thing. The Impish Eyes can be paired with the Caffeinator. It has, once again, Cosequin Q10, but it also has caffeine to tighten. Caffeine, I consider this more short term and this more long term. Because this you're going to use more days. Got the Cosequin Q10 caffeine wears off, just like it does when you know, drink it. So I'm going to come around and give you just a little bit. Yes, ma'am.
I thought you said that none of the products contained collagen.
No, I said none of them contain gluten.
Oh.
That was a nice try, though. So, alright, so I'm just going to give you a drop. I'm going to do the Sweet Young thing first. All you need, just a dot, not a lot. You'll see how far this goes. And once you go all over your face and your neck, oh, I might need to give you just a little bit more. So, if you don't like jasmine, you won't like this. So,
I think she's in love.
I think this is one of Jamie's favorite products. It's good she's just been exposed to it.
It is.
You got sea witch in your nose, by the way.
It feels like fabric softener for your face.
Yeah, you still have sea witch in your nose.
I love that.
You know
You
what?
might look at her. On the inside of your nose. Get in, yeah, get it stark naked. Alright. What? Oh, you're welcome for that. So I'll give you some of this. It smells like citrus.
What's this thing for?
Nothing.
Is this the vitamin C?
This is the vitamin C fairy. God, catch up. What is wrong with you? So many things.
Well,
You know the rest of the team's going to see how quirky you are. Good thing Shallon's not here. Who knows what she would say.
Oh Lord.
she'd be right along with me. We are going to be roll dogs.
Roll dogs. That's a new
Roll
one.
dogs.
Roll dogs. I'm going to text her. You said that.
Mama,
She will agree.
can we?
And then what you want to do is you want to put this on with the ring finger because it's the weakest one. You don't want to pull and cause more things.
Well, then why are you putting it
I
on
don't
my...
know.
Mommy,
That's a Mary Kay tip for you.
can
Yes,
we
it is.
do the lip scrub
Using the
with
ring
your
finger?
hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so
It's the
go
weakest.
like this with your fingers and lift all your fingers
That's
up.
the weakest.
You
Yeah.
can't really lift that up by itself.
I have arthritis
We're gonna-
so bad in my fingers.
So this goes underneath your eyes. Make sure,
Oh.
and it's nice and moisturizing on the top.
Just under the
And
eyes.
pull
Yeah,
up.
you
Pull
can though.
Let us pull up.
So,
Perfectly posh
Why help
consultants are
Cardi
way
out?
less annoying than Mary Kay consultants.
Wow. That's okay. That's why she came over to the fun side. Anyway, then the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add moisturizer.
Posh premieres are way less annoying than Mary Kay directors too. So
That's right.
I quite
Yeah.
literally told my Mary
But you
Kay
don't know me
director to
very well.
shove
You don't know
off.
how annoying I can be. All right, so your choice for moisturizer is once again you can go with the Healer Stick. It's gonna feel a little greasy though because it's got beeswax, so it soaks in. So I would do that at night. Your choice is Moisturize 911. It's a light orange citrus. It's got caffeine once again, which tightens and brightens. We have Night and Day, which is lavender, and it's got lavender and olive oil. It's our anti-aging, but it's if you don't like lavender, probably not for you. This is thinner than this. This is gonna be thicker. I love this one. And then Sweet Dreams is specifically at night. It's like this brings together. Your grandma used to sit there and put night cream on. I don't want you to think that you're your grandma's. But this is fantastic. It's a light scent. There's hardly anything. And I'm tell you what, after the rain mask, your face will be like, but it's really good for fine lines. We used to have something called the Liberator. This replaced that. It does so much better. So you guys get to pick which one you want to try.
I'd like to try this.
So with the night
The what?
moisturizer, would you
Okay.
compare that to Avon's Anew? What would
Yes, it would be like Avon's Anew. I had to think
Okay.
about that for a second. But we have a natural based stuff, and they just don't.
Would you
So,
like
let me know.
straight?
What do
I'm
you want?
going to go ahead and do the moisturizer 911.
Which one would you like?
I'll take the night and day.
Okay. Remember, just a dot, not a lot is all you need. Okay. We also have a couple other products I haven't talked about. We do have the I've Been Set Up, which has chocolate peppermint that sets your makeup. It also is nice and refreshing. Keep it in your purse, pull it up, do it in that. Don't go too close because you'll be like, you gotta do it out of the thing. Chocolate peppermint, who knew? We also have a 30 plus UV protection that has zinc oxide. Think the old school Lift Guards with the zinc on here, but it's not gonna be white like that. Yes.
What does exactly chocolate do for the skin?
Well, chocolate is high in a lot of antioxidants, so it actually helps with your skin. But it doesn't actually have chocolate in it. It's chocolate peppermint.
Was that
The peppermint smells like chocolate.
teenager or
Yes.
that?
It was the teenager or that.
That was a really good question.
Oh, it does. But it is, and we are coming out with a hot cocoa butter on the 15th. So if you guys would like to order that, it's going to be delicious. I don't know what size. Last year they came out in packs of 3 this
It was
size.
a body slather, wasn't it?
Last year, but yeah, but I don't know.
In the video, wasn't it?
They just showed the label.
Oh, that's dirty.
So, but it could be, in previous years, it's been 3 packs of these, this size. All right. So the last thing, if you'd like to try it tonight, although it is night, so you don't have to, is the Under Wonder Pore Primer. This thing is the bomb. If you have not tried this, this is the most amazing thing on the face of the planet. It is silky, it's smooth, it fills your pores and your blinds like putty in a wall, and it smells delicious. It is amazing. You can put a little bit on your hand if you don't want to go to bed. It does have a little bit of glitter, but not like the Glam Girl. It's more to make your face bright so you don't look like dull. Okay. We also have Zit Zapper to break zits if you want to put that on. Just if you go to bed, you just need to put it on, and it's not good for cystic zits. That you want to work with the stripper.
What's
but
a
it's great.
cystic?
Cystic are the ones that you feel coming on before they come on, and they're painful, and you know a zit's coming. The other ones are, and you can't really pop those. So the other ones that take, and those cystic, like I get them right here, I still have one, take forever. Spotless, I've heard, is the amaze balls for clearing up acne anywhere. If you have a lot of that, like on the forehead, especially for teenagers, is great for that.
I didn't even
So,
know there was different.
Has anybody not tried Under Wonder?
I haven't.
Oh my gosh, you haven't tried it.
Now,
I haven't either.
if you have an oily
Oh, I
skin,
have tried that.
this is would work really well
Yes, this is.
underneath your foundation.
Yes, you put it underneath your foundation,
Okay.
and it's going to help your foundation go on smoothly. It's going to fill in the pores, but it's not going to actually. It's not going to do anything with the oil. It's just going to.
Okay.
It's not going to absorb. If you want oil, the oil control, you want the purifier. That will help with the tea tree. You also want to pull it out with the stripper or the sea witch.
Oh, that is
2 to 3
That
times.
is a nice
Do you
smell.
have to use it with foundation?
No, you can use it all by yourself. It's delicious.
Okay.
There you go, Karen. Give the videographer another one.
Ah,
Yeah, it is delicious. What do you think, Tina?
Oh wow, I love it. So with the purifier, I mean, you would put that all over your face.
Yeah, if you're
or-
oily, you can put it all over. It does have a little bit of beeswax. Put it on at night. I would suggest.
Okay,
If you got
just
breakouts,
at
like if you got zits right here, throw it on right there.
Okay.
But it's great. That's what tea tree is made for. It's amazing. All right. Well, it's not made for.
That's nice.
All right. The last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pamper our lips. How do our faces feel so far?
Amazing.
So feel nice and soft. Okay.
I'm gonna put my face
Can you
on
throw this
my-
away, please?
Pamper our lips.
Can you throw this away, please? Can you throw this
I
away,
have to
please?
go to work
Okay.
tonight.
And you're gonna feel amazing going to work.
I am.
You should be
I'm
like,
with you.
touch my face.
Face, I feel awesome.
Sean called me a creeper because I had her. She did the Drop Dead Gorgeous and the microderm, and I'm like, I can't stop feeling your face. It's so soft. And she's like, you're such a creeper. I'm like, I know, but you're soft.
And just to let you know, the new one tastes.
It tastes fine because we never say anything negative. Well,
That's not
it
negative.
tastes like
That's-
Moscato, and you shouldn't like it. You're too young.
That's her
Yes.
own opinion, so that's technically not negative.
So it is, but with it, we have 4 lip scrubs. If you never tried a lip scrub, they're amazing. We have the Zipsy, which is sugar floral. Yes.
What's a lip scrub?
A lip scrub is a sugar exfoliator. We're going to talk about that as we go through because we're going to do it together, Smarty Pants. So it's sugar floral. It is a very fine sugar. Then we also have peach, like the peach gummies. We have brown sugar, strawberry, tree hugger, and we have some Make Out Magic if anybody needs help making out. I know Jamie does. So with that, that is a vanilla grapefruit, but it's like a sugar cookie, and it's amazing. My top 2 sellers are Make Out Magic and Tree Sugar. So you get to pick it. Yes, ma'am.
You answered my question.
Oh, okay. So, Kara will come around and help you if you would tell her. Tina, which one would you like?
The tree.
The tree hugger. Tree hugger.
Thank you.
Now I have a 3-year-old. What
Give
happens
give her a little the thing. You're not even going to scoop it out for her. That's usually what we do at shows.
Your kids can eat it, and you don't have to put.
I
didn't hear that.
use a little.
I don't know if I can open that up because my hands
She
are.
said it earlier.
From putting everything on.
I'm gonna. Go ahead.
I got it.
Sam.
Which
Do
one
you
do you
want
want, Sam?
tree hugger?
Here.
This one.
Thank you.
This one.
I'll do the makeup magic.
Okay.
Okay. Which one do you want, Jamie?
I'm gonna take the old peaches.
Okay. All right. So typically we come around. So you're gonna rub. You didn't listen. I said we're gonna do it together, Tina. Anyway, you're gonna rub it now that Tina's already got it. You're going to. Which one do you want? Which one do you want?
I want the one that's in our hand.
You want to try the Zipsy?
Oh, God, no.
You want the peaches?
No, I thought the
Make
makeup
Up Magic.
magic.
All right. So with it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna rub it on your lips, It's going to be gritty, so don't freak out. It's going to be sugar. Hopefully none of you are diabetic. So with it, you're going to rub it on your lips, and then you're going to lick it off. The exfoliation, the sugar will exfoliate, and when you lick it off, it activates a gloss that moisturizes and puts a layer of beeswax to protect, so now your lips don't get as dry.
Now, will this mess up your lipstick when you put it on?
If you rub it too hard, it will, but if you put it on, it's actually going to protect your lipstick and actually put a layer of beeswax so it doesn't come off as much. But if you get really crazy with it, it will.
So in other words, it's okay to put on over top of lipstick.
Mm-hmm. If you go really crazy, it's going to dull it a little bit, but
Okay,
but
yeah.
it won't, and it won't feel quite the same if you have a layer of lipstick because that's drying out your lips anyway, but it will help protect just a little bit.
Wait. Did she ask the question?
Yes, she did.
I like that.
Yes.
Do you have to lick the sugar off?
Yes.
Mommy.
Because it activates the gloss.
Mom.
You don't want to walk around with sugar. Come on.
Okay.
All right. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do their thing. I'm going to offer it up. We have lip dyes that are amazing. That taste great. It depends on how long they stay on, depending on what you're doing. Usually the darker ones stay on a little bit better, but it depends on what you're doing, what your pH is, and how much you put on. You can also put on a little bit of sparkle gloss. It does plump your lips a little bit. It's clear, so it's going to make it shiny. I also have, not to taste because they've been in my pocket all day. You don't want them, but I recommend them. The Smoocheroo, this is leftover from Loverbox. It will plump up your lips. Okay, and it'll make it nice. And this is my new favorite thing. All you need is love. This is delicious. It's got honey powder in it. It's also got shea butter, and it's amazing. It will moisturize your lips all day long. I used to use the Healer. I use this. We also have these. I can sample out. I'll take off a little bit. Different lip balms. These I usually lose before I am done with it, but the red velvet one is amazing. So if you guys would like one of those, you're welcome to try it. If not, then we're going to move on to our hands, and then we'll be done. Or you can try the lip butter, too, if you like.
Can I try the catty coral?
The Catty Coral, yes. Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
I haven't.
I like the posh pink. It just doesn't stay on me.
Yeah. The dark ones stay on longer. But I like the way it tastes. I'm more about taste than what it looks like. Really.
I really like the taste of it, too.
Okay. Anybody else?
It does taste really good.
Me,
Yes,
I want
yes.
to try some.
So anyway, anybody else?
May I try the catty coral too?
Okay, are you going to be able to do that and film at the same time?
If I could put on the lip gloss, the lip sugar, pretty sure I got this. And I need the cupcake.
Here you go.
How about the dark?
The dark darling.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I might.
I've learned not to use the Q-tips because they absorb the color a little bit too much. Okay, there you go.
One, Mom.
So that answered my question.
Coral's really, really light.
The retro red is
nice on
definitely
you.
my favorite.
All right, so we're going to go on to hands. So you guys are going to pick a scrub. Now we have several scrubs. We have the Deeper Hands, which is just for your hands. It's a little bit more, it's got a lot of sugar alcohols. It's usually a little bit more liquidy than this, but it's if you keep it in your thing sideways, it will come out. So the oils just slip through. So don't worry about that. It's still good. Then we are going to do, you can pick from these. These are all body scrubs. We have the solid scrubs, which we're not going to try tonight. But we also have these different ones. So we have Sugar Fix, which can be used all over your body, all over your face, in your hair if you get dandruff. It's great. It's got honey in it. You can't over exfoliate for this. So it's absolutely wonderful to shave with if you want to shave. You can also do the Tree Hugger. The Tree Hugger comes in this size. Adam just threw it away in the recycle bin because he thought it was empty. And I told him to dig it out of the recycle bin. And it had already gone out. So he checks now. I like that color, I know. So.
Which one was that?
So, the Dark Darling. So this has clay in it, so it's going to detox, good for about once a week. Then we have the MFEO, which really only has about 7 ingredients in it. This is great if you are congested. You put it on, it will clear you out. It's got rosemary and mint. We also have coffee, if you like coffee. Once again, it's got the caffeine in. It's going to tighten, but I need very large vats of this to make myself tighten anywhere. Then you have Appeal to Me, which has loofah. And that's going to be a deep astringent, so it's going to pull everything out. And then lastly, my favorite is the Dead Sea Salt Scrub. Absolutely adorable. Drop Dead Gorgeous. You can see it's my favorite, but it's going to actually work on the muscles and help with aching muscles and anything like that. So you're welcome to try it. You're going to pick one of these. What's going to happen is I'm going to put a spot on your hands. You're going to go get it wet and then come out and rub it like you're a doctor. And then you're going to dry it, and we're going to come pick a hand cream. Yes, ma'am.
Does the coffee scrub actually taste like coffee?
Sure, if you'd like to try it. It's going to be a little salty, though.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, question for you. With all the scrubs, like the meant for each other, with the salts and like the rosemary, does that affect the plumbing or anything whatsoever
the salt-
going down the drain?
The salt's going to dissolve, and the rosemary should just wash down into the system. It's not going to stick to anything, but the salt will dissolve. A lot of them are sugar salt combinations, so they're just going to.
What do you
Filter out.
mean it's gonna help with dandruff?
It gets in there. It's got the honey once again, the micro tears.
Okay.
So it's going to get in there and it's going to exfoliate. Like Adam one day came back, he goes, look at this. He goes, what is this? I'm like, that's called not wearing a hat out to the ball game. That's what that's called.
That
So I had to
sounds
get it
like a
off.
wish list
Yep.
thing.
Now, which
So
one's
it's
that
amazing.
one?
The
sugar
sugar
fix.
fix.
Okay.
'Cause
So-
I did that.
All right, so
the
which
other
one
day.
would you like, Jamie?
I think I'm gonna do the Appeal to Me scrub.
So you're going to go wash your hands with this. There's a bathroom too if you go straight back to the left.
I'll show them.
So you can wash your hands there. So, yeah, you can go to the kitchen. There, go get it wet. Because it won't work unless you get water on it. Which one
I
would you
think
like?
I'll try the tree hugger.
Somebody's
I
throwing
think I'll
it.
try that because I haven't tried that
You
one.
haven't tried the
yet
tree
either.
hugger?
No.
That's amazing. I love the smell of it.
The only scrubs I've tried is the Daily Grind, the MFEO, and the Drop Dead Soap.
Fine. Which one do you want?
No, I was fine. I was gonna take it.
Well, no, I'll get it. Do you want? Which one do you want?
Don't do hand scrubs.
What?
They irritate my hands.
Oh, whatever. You should do the sugar fix. That one probably wouldn't.
It does. I've tried it.
Tried it?
I must go to the bathroom.
What are you doing?
My hands. I'm supposed to do.
You were supposed to follow me out here?
Yeah.
Well, follow somebody else.
You're my mother. And you are my mother.
Tell them that Kara always keeps a hand cream in her book bag. And also, I need you to sign my agenda.
Okay, well, why don't you have Daddy sign your agenda?
I don't know where he is.
I don't know where he is either.
So how's about
You didn't stop it, did you? Yes?
No.
Go ahead.
you trade me a meant for each other scrub for that Drop Dead Gorgeous that I don't even like, the brand new unopened one.
You don't like it? It's one of my top sellers.
I know.
It irritates your hands too.
A lot of things irritate her, but she doesn't say anything about you much.
Mommy,
I don't have a...
She loves me.
That was
it.
Did you know that would hurt her?
There we go. All right. So, I don't think I have an MFEO in stock. I think I sold out of it.
Maybe
So-
next time.
Maybe. Or maybe you should just sell that and pretend like you like it. Sell it anyway. I'm telling you, it's hard
I
to
used
keep
them.
in stock.
I used the last one as a hostess gift.
So.
Which one?
Wait. And the Drop Dead. How's your hands feel?
Awesome.
I love the Treater. It's one
I've
of my
never.
favorites.
That was my first time.
And it pulled everything out. I was so excited when it came out. So we're gonna finish with a hand cream. I know Sam's still drying off her hands. You basically have a lot. Honey is one of my absolute favorites. This is great if you get really, really dry hands from doing different things. Like I get cracks during the winter in between. This has honey in it. Once again, kills the micro tears. Is amazing. We don't have any grease in ours. So any petroleum, so it's not gonna feel greasy. There's nothing worse than putting on hand cream and you're greasy. We also have flavors of vanilla. We have a pepper berry. We have lavender mint, orange. We have floral, and then these two are my top sellers. I cannot absolutely keep them in stock. So you have Snarky, which just is snarky. You just have to appreciate it. And then the Iqbal is my other one that I have trouble keeping in stock. So you guys get to pick which one you want, and then you can play with other things. Like you can play with the hair products. By the way, this comes in the Posh to Me Chew box. Comes with this, the Mint for Each Other chunk, and a raspberry lip balm for $19. Great value, great Christmas gift. Great.
For fundraisers.
Along with this, great for funders. Great. This is great for Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers. Also, my other new favorite is just Schwanky and Soft. That thing, which is upstairs, is amazing. It gets in and gets all the calluses off and helps just, you put it every day and it's gonna, that glycolic acid is just gonna eat it away. So which hand cream would you guys like to try?
And my mom, she bought me one to keep in my book bag.
I had a girl love this so much the other day that she bought it off of me even though it was used.
I've had people do that. I'm like,
She's
It's
like, I'll give
amazing.
you 15. Sold.
I'm still having a problem with my pump.
yes, did you cut off the bottom and then rinse it with hot water?
Yeah, I did.
Then put in a support request for it and they'll send you a new one.
Okay.
Okay, but that one, I tell you, that one
I didn't cut
had
off the
lots of
bottom.
trouble, and then once I did it, it's the salt. The salt crystallizes in the pump.
Right.
Did you want?
But once
The
we did it,
sesame
I've never had problems since. So you have to, because you take off the pump and then take this off,
Okay, take the top part off.
take the top off, and then
Okay.
take this off,
Okay.
and soak it in hot water for a while,
Okay.
and then you can actually take the straw out.
Kenny, you're not
As
really
well?
getting
Okay.
the whole
Just
Try
take it all
it.
apart.
Okay. I'll try that.
Because what's worse, if you break it, then you can just be like, it's not working. I tried all this stuff and it's not working, and
And this and
it's working. They'll send you another one.
How amazing is
Posh
this?
support Instagrams. See, tasseled is amazing. So you can play with anything else you want.
My favorite.
The other thing that's really nice is the cute body frosting over there and the cute stick. You can combine them together. But the coconut oil, one thing about the coconut oil is also a top seller.
that is amazing.
Coconut oil. This, notice, can be solid, but it changes within a temperature. It can also be semi-solid or it can be liquid. You have to be careful when it's liquid because it does come out really quick, but this is amazing. And the shave cream that goes with it, so this will get deep. You can put it in your hair, you can put it on your face. It will not clog your pores. It's absolutely amazing.
Mommy, you forgot something.
Now,
What?
when you put it on your
Zoom
hair,
out so you can see Sarah's face and not just her
What?
boobs.
You said you were gonna show the other snackies.
Oh, well, no, I just talked about. So the one snarky smells like this, the pink one. And then the brown snarky, the Brazilian bombshell, smells like Brazilian bombshell, which is my favorite. So you guys can play with anything. You can smell the chunks. I recommend smelling this if you have not smelled this. And we are going to be pulling for a winner. When you're ready, we will check out and I can swipe your card. 'Cause
I would
don't
like
write stuff.
to sign up for Posh.
Fantastic. You get 10 tickets. But unfortunately, since this is a mock party and not a real party, you cannot be a ticket whore like that. So I'm not going to give you 10 more. That's a nice try. Yes.
Can I? Wait.
You cannot because you are not 16 yet.
You stole my favorite hand cream.
It's my favorite too.
you were
don't
talking
like
about
the
the
60,
coconut
we
oil.
love
Put it
sesame.
on your hair.
Yeah, you just put a little bit in your hair. And just,
When your hair is dry or wet or.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
So like the argan oil, you can put it in dry or wet. I don't think it matters with the coconut oil either.
Look at me.
I mean, would it make your hair
Ready?
oily
Close your eyes.
or?
No, you don't put too much in.
Okay.
Anything too much of anything is going to be too
Sure.
much. Like you learn too much, you're going to be like, oh.
Just a little bit.
It's just these old handles. I didn't like them for a while because they had the beeswax, and I'm like, oh.
Oh my.
But then once they soaked in, I'm like, oh, hey, they need to bring those back.
So what are
So-
these?
Oh, those are bubble bars. Sometimes they will give her a ticket. Sometimes they will bubble up. Sometimes they won't. It depends on your water. It depends on your tub, and it really depends. But the most important thing to take away from those is the smell and how amazing you feel when you get out. Also, the mix-ups come as 20. They mix and match for everything. They're custom designer baths. Custom designer baths. You can design and customize your own baths. How amazing is that? That is absolutely amazing. Yes.
What is the top seller of the mix-em-ups?
That's rough. Usually my pink heaven because it smells like snarky. But I sold a lot of, what did I sell a lot of the other day? I don't remember.
And
I don't sell, I don't, it depends. A lot of people will buy them if they're into baths. So, but my pink heavens usually go the most.
At my party Friday, I had a girl order like 12 of the hangover cures. Of course, we all talked about what I found on the table there.
So, all right, so I'm gonna draw for a winner.
Too late.
Oh,
So-
I have one more question.
All right, so with last three digits, and we're checking out. Is there anybody that would like to enter, get tickets more for hosting their own party? I'm fine.
I would like
There we go,
to,
fantastic. But
too.
you're not really getting the tickets, so
Oh.
you're lucky at the mock party. You're getting a mock gift, which you get to keep. All right, last three digits 065. Ooh!
Damn.
And the videographer gets it.
Yeah.
She's awful. She's
Ding, 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 ding.
Here, we'll let you film the
I'm
opening.
Present.
Good for you.
My hand got something.
I know that's you're not kidding.
Oh, yes I am, because it's the
What is
pumpkin
it?
face mask.
Oh
It's a
wow.
Wow.
It is retired posh. It is spooky posh from last year. It is the pumpkin face mask.
Oh
Can
my.
I smell it?
It
you ain't
is
getting wet.
restorative and it is clay based, so it might turn you red. It's like sea witch, only better.
So it's
Let's see.
detox.
It does detox.
I picked
Oh
it.
wow.
I'm gonna
very
be an
nice.
orange Smurf.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. The rest of the team, I hope you learned. Peace.
We had fun.